Hi friends, as regard India's economic interest in the Gulf region, this is extremely large and multidimensional. This region has been recently emerged as an export alternative market of India while global market is shifting under tariff disruptions. One can understand the significance of this region as regard India's economic interest is concerned that alone UAE is one of the three largest economic partners in the world. Others two are America and Europe. Now let us see five key dimensions of India's vital interest in the Gulf region. At the outset, let us see first trade. Total bilateral annual trade between India and the Gulf region as a whole, all countries together, is $180 billion every year, out of which 16% of total global trade is based on this Gulf region only. Now, let us see the two aspects of the trade, export and import. As regards export, India's total export to this region, Gulf region, is around $60 billion. This has been sharply increased from 10 to 14% just recently under tariff disruption, under tariff pressure. Now, as regards imports is total $120 billion. Imports particularly is very vital source, particularly for oil and gas. You can imagine global imports of oil. India has 90%. India is importing 90% of oil from outside, and out of which only this region provides us 60% of total imports from the globe. This is a fact. Now let us see second aspect. First dimension is trade, as I said. Second aspect is strategic trade routes. Strategic trade routes through which the trade is made, trade is passed through. You can imagine 30 to 40% of total India's global trade is passes through this region only. Out of whatever it is, out of which 30 to 40% passes through this region only coming down to India. Particularly from three vital sources, three vital, states or sea. First one is Strait of Hormuz, second is Arabian Sea, and third is Red Sea. So this is important from this point of view, strategic trade route point of view. This route is very, very vital, and this route incidentally lies with these regions only. Now this is about the second dimensions. Now let us see third dimension. Third dimension is remittance from around 1 crore diaspora. Diaspora means that 1 crore Indians are worker there in this region. And this is a vital source of foreign currency, foreign exchange currency, reserve currency. Total India is getting from all sources, from all countries, this remittance is around $100 to $20. Out of $120, all from all countries, alone this region India is getting 50 to 60, almost 50%, $50 to $60 billion annually. So this is significant region because of trade. Then third, because of strategic trade route, and third I say remittance from Indian diaspora. Now let us see the fourth one. Fourth one is investment. Investment is very, very vital for manufacturing and industrial development of India. India is getting FDI from different sources, but the maximum source of India has is this Gulf region only. You can imagine alone this Gulf region make investment in India $32 billion, the huge one. This is all about four dimensions of India's vital interest in this region. Now, in short, three to four nutshell analysis. First of all such vital interest has been disrupted recently. India's vital interest in the Gulf region has been badly disrupted. The reason is, first, the war is going on. Second is, India has shifted her policy from multi-alignment to the alignment to a particular side. And this has been done at a very critical time, war time. This has affected India's interest, economic interest. Number one. Number two is that this vital interest with Iran, India's vital interest in Iran is totally ignored, left out, has not been taken into account. Despite the fact, three major India's interest is there. Number one, if suppose tomorrow, and likely to be, if suppose the ceasefire discussion is going on in Pakistan today, between America one side and Iran other sides, if suppose this is successful, then might be one of the conditions that the sanction to be lifted from Iran. Then what will happen? As early was India getting cheaper oil from here. Again, this will be continued. So India is likely to get cheap oil from Iran. This has been ignored. And cheap oil not only from rates of oil, even expenses, transportation expenses. If a tanker comes from Iran to India, hardly takes 3 to 4 days time, cheaper cost. If the same tanker comes from America, it takes 40 to 42 days time. And insurance rate is much higher. Transport is much higher. So this is vital interest India lies with Iran that should have been taken into consideration. Number two interest has her port. Port India has invested millions of dollars. As this is the only source, only route to Afghanistan, India from Afghanistan and Central Asia. And third is very politically significant that Iran has been all the time supporting India on vital issues of Kashmir issue. Being a Muslim country, always sided with India as regards Kashmir issue is concerned. This is second one. Third one is that mere ceasefire, if at all successful, as happening in Pakistan today, mere ceasefire is not enough unless export-import cost is settled. Here two new costs is likely to come. First one is insurance has been increased because of the danger of war over there. And second is that transit cost is under considerations. Recently, just 2 days before only, Iran has announced that we would like to impose this transit toll on each ship on the basis of $1 per barrel. It's too high. It has to be stabilized. Okay. Now the last one. Last one is India cannot ignore such vital interests. A huge interest India has to be taken into interest. Because India's economy determines India's status, geopolitical status. If you have economy, you can have vital geopolitical status. This is not true only for India. Take the example of Pakistan. Pakistan is today holding prestigious global position. It's fine, but all it is only not by means of its own, but by the means of the mercy of others. Pakistan can move on itself only when its economy is stabilized and strategic autonomy is restored. So, if you are economically poor, you cannot be rich in geopolitics. This is the end of my video. Thank you very much each and every one of you.